my beautiful co-hosts,
Rose and Takia.
Hi guys, we are back. And today we're so excited to be at the Neal Hamil agency with our dear Allie Shell. Hi Allie.
Hi everyone, how are y'all doing today?
I feel like we need a round of applause.
Oh, you're so kind.
We are well, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. It's a beautiful day today in our new space, so we're happy to have you and host you. Thank you all for being here.
Yes,
definitely.
Thank you for having us. This space is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Definitely happy to be here.
Yeah. So we'll just jump right into it. Give us a little bit about your backstory. How did you get started?
Well, like she said, I'm Allie Shell. I'm the president of Neal Hamil Agency, the Center, and Modern Images. In 1974, Mayo Hill was started by two sisters, and from there this whole thing started. And in the mid-'80s, the person, Neal Hamil, purchased it from the sisters, Nadia and Maruska, and he did it, changed his name, ran the agency for a few years over in the original location off San Felipe and Voss. And in 1993, my mother, B.J. Shell, came in, purchased the agency from Neal Hamil, and ran it until she passed away in 2020. In 1993 is where I started doing housekeeping for the agency in the center, because that's when my family purchased the agency. And that's when I just started to fall in love with all the stories and the people you meet and the industry, all the interesting people you meet and the success stories you get to be a part of. And in 2023, I became president, and I look forward to doing it for the next 30 years. So,
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
So how's the new location? You like your new location here?
We love it. We moved here a year ago, February, and it's quite different than our last location. In our last location, we were there since 1993, and it was wonderful, and it was created a lot of memories and a lot of success stories. But it was time for us to move, time for us to grow, and time for us to be able to do everything in-house. Here we can learn, we can teach, we can have runway presentations, we can shoot photo shoots in the studio behind us, we can entertain clients, we're the agency, we're the center, we're a full-blown photo studio. You need a place to shoot, come on over. You need a headshot, we got you girls. Definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we love it. And as you can see, it's just a really fun, happy place, and we're all excited to be here. So yeah, it's been 1 year.
Well, that leads me to ask, how does one become a client or represented by your agency?
You know, we are a full-service boutique agency. We do modeling, acting, promotions, hostessing, commercials, fashion shows. We are basically a staffing agency for the fashion industry, the film industry, TV, you name it, we do it. How does one become? Well, you need to have the drive and some personality and professionalism. You know, nobody wants to hire unprofessional model or talent. Nobody wants to hire a late actor for their commercial. You know, if you've got the personality, you can do the basics of auditioning, then come on over and audition. I mean, from ages 4 till the grave, basically. We represent a lot of families, we represent a lot of kids, models, actors, dancers, singers, songwriters. Yeah, you name it, we do it.
What if somebody is not hireable at first? Can they become hireable?
You know, as long as you can do the basics of auditioning, you've got the, you know, basics. If you can't do that, then yeah, sure, we're gonna share with you some basic how-tos or maybe suggest a class that we offer here or a seminar. They're great. The seminars are great. It's teaching you the basics of auditioning for modeling and acting and a few other things. And it gets you started and being able to get out there and auditioning in the local market. And then that's what the agency is great for, because we get to book here locally as well as all through Texas and the surrounding states as well. We even book in Los Angeles, New York. You know, we book people on Billions, Netflix show. We have people in the Louis Vuitton campaign, a Power Ranger, a few others. So not only are we a learning facility, but we're also a full service agency. So yeah, it's great.
I love that tagline, from the cradle to the grave. So explain that. The grave, is that like an AARP commercial? Like,
you know, it sounds so terrible, but this is a great hobby as well as it's a great skill set for people. Sometimes we forget to communicate, and this is something that makes you have to speak. And sometimes get out of your comfort zone, because if you're auditioning and you forget your words, or you're on the runway and you fall on your face, you got to get back up. You got to finish. You want to still nail that audition, so you're not going to run away and hide. But yeah, we represent all ages, as long as you can take direction. So if you have a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old that they can sit on set and they can take direction, by all means, come on in and audition. You can do it through our website. We have open calls Wednesdays and Saturdays. Yeah, but too grave, what does that mean? This is a great hobby for retired people. This is a great hobby to do to keep your mind fresh and youthful. And look at everything. You need a senior citizen or a grandparent or the older boyfriend, you know, for the third wife, what may be, you know, because there's, you know, in the retirement homes together. We shoot all kinds of commercials for Walmart, Dell, the retirement living, the cruise ships, the hotels, and those take all ages, from kids to the grandparents.
So, Allie, what is your biggest accomplishment here at this agency?
Succeeding my mother. She leaves a great legacy behind us, as well as everyone else. Neal Hamil, the person, as well as the 2 sisters. So succeeding all of them with the great team that I have here, that's my biggest accomplishment. And the success stories are just the pudding on top. I mean, they're just like so much fun to see someone that says they can't do it or they won't do it, and then they become the next Power Ranger or...
Then let's talk about the top models.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good way. Yeah. Let's have some fun here.
I know.
Tell me about this lovely lady.
We love Britt Marin. She was scouted at an out-of-state model search through Model Search America at the age of 11. My mother, BJ, and I were scouting, and we met her and her mother out of 1,200 participants. So that's 1,200 models out there on a stage, probably nervous as anything, giving it their best. And we met her when she was 11. So she learned all the basics here at the center. And then from there, she started modeling locally here for clients like Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, Academy, Francesca's, many more. And from there, we signed her with top agencies in the world, in New York as well as in Europe. And she's modeled for major clients, major campaigns, Target, Gap, Prada, Marie Claire, Vogue, and a few others. So we're really proud of her. She's now a mom of 2 living out in Los Angeles, and she bounces between the major markets of modeling, as well as her oldest 3-year-old is now in the Zara campaign. So keeping it in the family, yeah, she's really sweet. We love her. Right? She's beautiful. Definitely.
Now, do you all partake in New York Fashion Week?
Of course we do. Why wouldn't we? Right? Isn't that everyone's goal? We have several models, definitely. They've walked for major designers like Christian Siriano, Prada, Yves Saint Laurent, Gucci. I think one of you have Sherry Shee's card, a comp card in your hand. So Sherry Shee is another one of our success stories. And she's been with us also since she was 11. Her sister started before her. When she was 16, we signed her with one of the top agencies in the world, IMG. And since then, she's modeled all over the world, and she's been in all major campaigns from Prada, Yves Saint Laurent, Louis Vuitton, Marc Jacobs, just to mention a few. She's walked on more runways than probably the sisters, Gigi and Bella, to be quite honest.
Oh, wow.
I mean, having a baby kind of took them out for a while, but she's very popular and such a sweet and humble model. Yeah, very kind.
That's cool.
Definitely.
Do you guys ever collab with other agencies?
We definitely do. Most of our work jobs are local to Texas, but then we work with other agencies. They're not so much sister agencies, but we place our models in their markets, which is totally acceptable, and that's part of the business. So we place models in as many markets as we can, from Los Angeles, New York, Milan, Cape Town, Tokyo, you name it, they got a market, we're sending them there. So we also work with talent agencies from all over the world as well. So they do management for actors, or just being an agent in Los Angeles, getting them more of the episodic seasons, like the series roles or the big films. For example, Jordan Fight, he's one of our Power Ranger. He's been with
Which
us.
ranger is he?
He's the Golden Power Ranger.
Okay, cool.
He's in his 3rd season. And what's funny about Jordan is we do 2 fun trips a year where we take models and talent to New York and Los Angeles for a whole week of auditioning and, basics, with leading industry professionals. And it's just a fun, full week of being under the roof with 200, 300 agents. And that's called IMTA. And we took Jordan and we said, you got to go for acting. He said, I've never done it before. And we were hanging out, printing his resumes, and we moonwalked over to one of my agent friends, Dreamscope, at 2 in the morning, and that's where his audition was.
Wow.
And he got signed, and his first audition after being signed, and his first acting audition ever after being signed was for Power Rangers. And now his 3rd season in Netflix, he's the Golden Power Ranger, Dino Fury.
He took acting lessons?
He took modeling and acting lessons here, and then we placed him with Dreamscope in Los Angeles. He just turned down a Marvel contract because he's under the Power Rangers contract.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not a bad problem.
Not a bad problem to have. But he's so kind, and he comes from a great family, and yeah, we just love having him here.
Wow, that's amazing.
Definitely. We also represent kids. Kinza, she's adorable. She's over there, that little redhead. She's modeled for Louis Vuitton, Lego, Target. She's so cute, speaks multiple languages. She's been with us for a few years. And she works consistently and often. And like I said, major labels, Louis Vuitton, Target, Academy, our local client, Francesca's, and
We're
more.
going to ask you a tough question.
Uh-oh.
Who wants to ask the tough question?
Go ahead.
Who is the top model here at the agency?
Oh, besides the lovely ladies that are here today?
Oh, you're good.
No, we're going to sign you later. Don't you worry. You'll be getting that contract in the mail.
I was like, who's she talking about?
We have models that work consistently and often locally here in Houston and Texas, and those are our top models. And then we also have models that we have worked and placed with other agencies and markets around the world. So it's kind of, what do you consider being the most important or the top? We have the top people that work consistently and often and keep us happy and busy here in Texas. And then we have the ones that we're just proud to see spread their wings and fly and work for Versace and Yves Saint Laurent and Prada and more. Yeah.
All the brands that you've mentioned, and I noticed that you're so super chic and stylish, even with just a white tee and a blazer. But I noticed some pieces that you have on. Please tell us who those are from.
Well, Jimmy, husband, don't watch this part. No, I definitely try to support all of our friends and clients in the community. We work closely with Magpie and Peacock, so they refurbish, repurpose, reuse, refresh, and turn things into garments. These earrings are from one of our clients, Vincent Peach. Local Salvation Army jeans from up the street. Women's Home, I try to buy a lot of stuff from. It's resourceful for me. I do have a uniform though. I almost always wear a white shirt and jeans.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't have to think about it. It's easy. I dress up for events. That's what's, but almost every day I wear a white button up and jeans. And
Good for
Yeah,
you. That's my
definitely.
uniform too.
yeah, but support local.
Yep. Support local.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
having
you.
us. We truly adore you. Thank you for having us at the agency.
Oh my gosh.
And tell us where we can find more information about you.
Well, if you want to find more information about me, you can follow the agency on Instagram, Neal Hamil Agency, or my personal, Allie Shell Van Kolbeek. You can just look up Allie Shell and you'll find me. And information about the agency and our open calls on the agency website, thenealhamilagency.com.
Perfect. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Session Talk Show, and we'll be right back after this break. Bye.
Woo.